Everyone, have you ever heard the term terminal lucidity? It originally refers to the phenomenon where the sunlight shines brightly just before the sun sets. Surprisingly, this phenomenon also appears in human death. There are moments when a severe dementia patient who has forgotten not only their children's faces, but even their own name for years, staring blankly at the wall, becomes incredibly clear-minded just before passing away, as if it were a lie. The story I am going to tell you today is a true story about a father who only repeated, "Who are you?" for 5 years, but called his son's name and left a miraculous testament exactly 1 minute before his heart stopped. What words did the father want to leave to his son in that fleeting moment? Please prepare some tissues and let's enter this heartbreaking miracle together. For the protagonist, a son in his 50s, named John, the last 5 years were like hell. His father, who had lived his whole life as a diligent civil servant, turned into a violent and childlike figure after being diagnosed with dementia. His father screamed every night, smeared waste on the walls, and cursed at his daughter-in-law. The most heartbreaking thing was that he didn't recognize his son John at all. Every time he was treated like a stranger, with words like, "Who are you, mister?" "My son went to study." John's heart crumbled. Eventually, as the condition worsened, he moved his father to a nursing hospital, but John became increasingly exhausted with guilt and fatigue. He even had the terribly unfilial thought, "I wish my father would just be at peace now." Then, one winter night, an urgent call came from the hospital. They said his father's blood pressure was dropping rapidly and told them to prepare for his passing. John and his family rushed to the hospital room. His father was gasping for breath, relying on an oxygen respirator. The doctor said, "There isn't much time left. Hearing remains until the very end, so please say your unfinished goodbyes." John held his father's bony hand and sobbed. "Dad, I'm sorry. I was lacking, so I put you in a nursing home. Please don't forgive me." The moments he had been annoyed with his father over the past 5 years flashed by like a lantern. But right at that moment, an unbelievable change occurred in the room, filled only with the sound of machines. In the medical field, this is called terminal lucidity. Neuroscientists speculate that when death is imminent, the brain activates emergency energy for survival and explosively releases neurotransmitters, temporarily reconnecting damaged neural circuits. But can this simply be explained by chemical reactions in the brain? Many hospice experts believe this is God's last gift, allowing the soul to say goodbye to loved ones before leaving the body. The father was trapped in the prison of dementia, but inside, he was watching, hearing, and remembering all the dedication and love his son gave him. The lesson this story teaches us is clear. Just because parents with dementia don't recognize us doesn't mean they don't feel our love. They have lost their memories, not their emotions. Do you have parents who are currently sick in bed? Even if there is no answer, even if they don't recognize you, please constantly tell them you love them. Their souls are hearing every word you say and storing it deep in their hearts. Just like John's father said at the last moment, "I remember everything." The lesson this story teaches us is clear. Just because parents with dementia don't recognize us doesn't mean they don't feel our love. They have lost their memories, not their emotions. Do you have parents who are currently sick in bed? Even if there is no answer, even if they don't recognize you, please constantly tell them you love them. Their souls are hearing every word you say and storing it deep in their hearts. Just like John's father said at the last moment, "I remember everything." Love is stronger than memory. Even if brain cells die and memories disappear, a parent's instinctive love for their child remains until the moment of death, creating miracles. I hope this video brought comfort to those with family members suffering from dementia, and realization to those whose parents are still by their side. If the father's last words touched your heart, why not call your parents right now to ask how they are? If you want more touching life stories and elderly wisdom, please subscribe and like. This has been Senior Algorithm. Thank you for watching.